What's up, everyone? Welcome to Mongolia. This is game 3 of the round of 32 for the PK clan tournament. Two great players, and I mean, it's sad that they're facing each other this early in the tournament because they're so good. I mean, honestly, I could see either one of them winning the entire tournament. I mean, there's some really good players in this, but there's been times in the past where Kanice was a top 3 player for sure, and Lilbo has been climbing up that ladder pretty crazy. How quickly he's ascending to the top ranks. I think they're both top 10 players for sure at this point in time. So no tournament experience in this game for Lilbo, but I believe he played like StarCraft or something else at a high level. So either way, this is game 3. The first 2 games have been great, and this map is wild. Right, there's so much going on so early, especially for a civ like Aztec, where there's obviously the yaks here. Kanice going for the market community plaza. Gonna have to get a house as well. Looking to pick up 75 wood. There's just, I mean, you have to have some crazy APM to be able to handle all this. It's wild. So he's banking on this treasure to get a house, and I think that makes sense because you know Ottoman is gonna build a trade post. So let's take a look finally at his opponent. Lilbo is his opponent, playing as the Ottoman. And look at this deck. Okay, real quick, I want to look at the cows. Look, he just has the Mongol Scout and the Explorer. So, is he deleting cows, or did? Oh, I think Kanice did that. Okay, so yeah, cow advantage should definitely, or the yaks, I should say, the advantage should go to Aztec for sure. Though it is, I mean, he's gonna have, he's got his Explorer, he's got his Eagle Scout, and he's got his Mongolian Scout. So much to control, but if you can do it, you should get quite an advantage in the yak department. So all right, we do have a few yaks coming in. Oh, well, actually just the one for Ottoman. Oh my gosh, rip. But wow, I mean, a lot of people don't like Ottoman, so maybe they're happy by that. We'll have to see. But either way, let's take a look at this deck. So we do have capitalism coming in. This is definitely an age 3 or 4 focus deck from Ottoman. Things we've seen quite a bit from players like Karim and Uthrid. But Sublime Porte is a card that I've been seeing people like Headerboy use for the TC boom. We'll have to see if he's going to try to get that in. But against Aztec, an FF might be a bit risky. So we'll have to see if that works out, or if he actually sends that card. And he is dropping that first house and already aging up. He's going up with the Naturalist. So that's the 2 villagers and 2 semi-fattened cows. That's an economic investment there. And he'll be able to age up to age 3 quite a bit faster. He's getting that coin trickle right now. So yeah, he's going to go for a super quick FF. The choice for him is going to be whether he goes for 4 Delhi or for the 4 A-boost age up. He could also go for the fast age up, I suppose. That is always an option. Kanice aging up with his fast age to the 2nd age. He's up before the 320 mark, which is pretty insane. Idle TC though, but he is getting Aztec scouting party. He's going to try to probably siege that trade post is my guess. And there they go. They're headed that direction, I think. I think they're... Okay, they're waypointed here. So they're headed for this 115 wood treasure. I like that. Okay, the 3 warrior priests about to hit, and villagers already on the plaza trying to get additional warrior priests. So very interested to see how Kanice's approach to the Ottoman likely FF. Well, I mean, you can pretty much tell. You look at the Ottoman deck here. Oops. Let's I'll have to do it this way, I guess. But yeah, I mean, just 3 Delhi. You could, yeah, that you gotta believe that's an FF deck. So he knows what's coming, and this is his preparation for it. This is his FF deck. We saw this, I think, same deck in game 1. And yeah, it's a late game deck. You have some economic cards in there, but wow. Oh my gosh. So he got that 115. Oh no. Going straight to the 300 XP treasure. All right. I like the approach by Kanice. Knowing the map. I mean, you play so much Mongolia over the years, but you rarely go up here for these treasures, and that is insane value. I cannot believe he just got a 300 XP treasure before the 5-minute mark. And he's going to get another 115 wood. So some very valuable treasures out here. at the top of the map. 5 bills coming in, and then 600 coin for a faster age up to age 3. The Mongol Raider, the converted treasure guardian, taking most of the damage here. And he probably won't even die. So very good use of the treasure guardians and conversions from Knies. Man, just getting a lot of value there. And you look at the yak count. He's just got 2 remaining. I think he used some for the age up and eating some right now as well. He's going to switch off of coin in just a second, I believe, as the 600s coming in. And just look to get up to the next age. He's got just 6 warrior priests, so he stopped the ceremony. Just wanted a couple more. He just 2 more. So not getting too greedy once he knows he has to prioritize the age up, and now he's sieging that trade post. Yeah, but you know what? This is giving Lilbo a ton of time to freely gather that food, and I think he might be going for Sublime Porte. It is, yeah, it's on the way now. Yeah, everybody's on food. He might even buy food because he's got the coin. Wouldn't be surprised to see that. But this is going to convert all of his food to wood, a greater amount of wood, when it arrives. So some good value there. Yeah, especially when you're just completely safe and uncontested. You don't have to worry about idling your villagers. That's when you could really limit the effectiveness of this card, is if you just idle these vills. So I would have kind of focused on that myself. But then you can always send 700 wood if you're Ottoman. So either way, I think Knies knows exactly what he's doing and has probably seen this build order before. So 1800 wood coming in for Lilbo with that card. And he's still on food, so he could potentially even still send Spahi like a lot of Ottoman players do, while getting 2 extra TCs and all the villager upgrades at the same time. So we'll have to see. He might even get steel traps here. See if these vills... Oh, he does already have that. Wow. So yeah, I think he's gonna... Oh, maybe he's gonna go... not Jan Abus, but Abus Cav Archer potentially. And we do see the Jaguar Prowl Knights coming into TC line of sight and getting unstealth. So the 4 Delhi was the choice. Okay, I guess that's safer. You don't want to get caught by like coyotes and lose all your Abus and lose a ton of value there. So second TC going down instantly. We could see a Minutemen call. I think that makes sense in this situation. 900 wood still available. This is insane, the amount of wood you get with that card. Let's take a look at Knies. He is on his way up with the Elder. So he went 5 vil, 600... No, 3 warrior priest, 600 coin, 5 vil, 700 wood, I believe. I believe that was his card order. He fit a lot of cards in there with that XP, let me tell you. And now he's up to 10 warrior priests. Lots of coin being gathered. I'm really curious. Oh, okay. We do have a forward war hut and some vills mining there. Curious to see. Is he gonna go? Okay, 9 Jaguars first shipment. Ooh, these vills are in trouble. Will Lilbo see this? He should, and he does. Oh my gosh. That is a little bit painful. 3 vills gonna go down for sure. But double Noble Hut going up. TP is down for... has been burned down for the Ottoman. And now double... Wow, he's gonna get an easy 10 batch of Arrow Knights. He's assuming there's gonna be some Falconets coming soon. May or may not be that... what actually happens. Oh, you know what? He could just siege. They have that extra range. He can just siege down his opponent's base, and maybe that's the play, actually. Not even expecting Falx, just wanting to slow siege these TCs, these houses. And I think, honestly, the choice would be the houses, and that's what he's doing. Force your opponent to continue to gather wood and build more houses if you want your TCs to produce. And he's at 25 vills. He needs to get that upgrade, and he's not going to be able to because the mosque is going to go down. So the extra TC is not giving any value at this point in time. It's on 3 of them, or about to be on 3 of them. But oh, that is so painful. That is so painful. He needs to get that and get that upgrade ASAP. He needs to call Minutemen as well to just push these Arrow Knights back and just buy some time so he can get these vills pumping out. Because right now, it is completely useless to have these extra town centers. I mean, you somewhat secure some resources here, but that's not what you're aiming for here. You need to call Minutemen. Oh boy, he's got a shipment available, so you can get some more military out. But I would send all 3 batches of Minutemen right now. Like, you need to save this. Oh my god, you save us for spy, but cancel these Cav Archers. You gotta save this TC. There's a bunch of Eagle Knights as well. Oh man, he's going for a... Oh, I don't know about this. Vils will go down, but that's not even a concern because he's capped at Vils. I think he's just trying to time this, and I guess that does make sense. Getting another raid, causing some frustration in his opponent's base. I like that. So much going on, and there will be Vils going down here, and quite a few. Spahi are here, but they can't fight with these Eagles and these Jaguars here, and Lobo sees all of that. So I think he's trying to time this with a double batch of Minutemen and the Spahi, and that does make sense. There's the first batch of Minutemen. He's got 2 TCs that could be firing here. Needs to get all these military grouped up back at home. He's popped, so these Vils still cannot be trained. He's at 22 Vils, so he's actually behind economically. This is crazy. This is crazy. Second batch of Minutemen coming in. We're going to have an all-in fight here. This might be for the game and for the series. Spahi coming in. Cav Archers, 13 of them. Double batch of Minutemen underneath 3 buildings of fire. And the Eagles are safely in the back. Jaguars coming up front as well. Lots of DPS from these buildings. Can Ottoman actually win this fight? There's 3 Spahi remaining. Oh my gosh, it's close, but I think there's enough here with the buildings for Aztec to hold this, and it's a pretty even trade. One Spahi still is alive, so it could clean up all these Arrow Knights potentially, but they're actually doing quite a bit of damage as the war ceremony is going for Aztec, and the buildings being quite useful as well. 49 range attack with these noble huts, so that is quite a lot of damage coming in. And Lilbo still in a rough situation, still capped at 25 Vils, unfortunately, and he might not even know this. Oh man, 1,000 wood coming in, which will help him get his TCs up and upgrades coming even more. But man, this is just a little bit disheartening, not training Vils for this long. And Arrow Knights still raining down fire on the TC. Delhi are here, but there are 5 Eagle Runners, and they might be just enough to take out these Delhi. Let's see, the Cav Archers getting in here as well, trying to take out the Eagles, but compositionally just looking really good for Aztec, and all the Delhi are going to go down, and it's going to be just a bunch of siege on the TCs, and that is GG. A very, very quick game 3. Wish this was gone a little bit longer, but I think Lobo made a bit too many mistakes there. But also a really, really good counter strategy by Kanice. Didn't see that one coming at all, but really, I mean, yeah, against the 3 TC boom, you just make Arrow Knights. They got that extra long range that Falconets don't have, so you can rain down that siege damage, 46 of it, very quickly, and even a bonus against walls, but not useful in this case. Yeah, just really putting Ottoman on a timer, taking out the houses very smartly. The correct choice, which I thought that's what I would have done as well, and it turns out to be very, very effective. It's really sad that Ottoman was not able to ever get above 25 Vils, even though he did send 5 Vils and just forgot the upgrade, but also lost TCs. So congrats to Kanice. He is moving on. Lobo with a pretty strong performance, and I think it's his first Age of Empires 3 tournament. Hope to see more of him in the future. Sad that this had to be a matchup so early in the tournament in the round of 32. And we'll take a quick look at the resource graphs here. Lobo, the Aztec player, ahead economically throughout this game, as Vils were mostly in the TC for Ottoman in the later stages of this game. So hope you guys enjoyed this game. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one.